Hey there, I'm Zoe, aka Corrupted Gal, and I'm gonna turn on my lighting better. Yeah. Um, so today was an eventful day. um, okay, let's see. I started off my day pulling an all-nighter. Because, yeah, the day before school, let's just not sleep. Because that's totally a great idea. And it didn't take me too long to get ready, so I was like, whatever, I'll just throw myself together. And then it ended up taking me like 2 hours anyway, and I was like, what the heck? Where did this time go? Anyway, today's little video is gonna be me explaining it. It's gonna be two parts because since I have block scheduling, I'm gonna have part one for my block day, like my high school thoughts of my senior year so far, and then I'm gonna like be thinking about, or like I'm gonna have my goal day tomorrow, and yeah. So today I had classes 1, 3, 5, and 7. Yeah. Uh, and since for one I pulled an all-nighter, and I don't know how, okay, it was because my friend who said he would drive me to school or whatever, was like, well, I don't really listen to my alarm, so I was like, I'm gonna call you. So I called him at like 5 a.m. Like, I took a shower at like 4:30 just so I could make sure I was up so I could call him at 5 a.m. And yeah, he was like, you called me literally when my alarm went off, and I was like, good. Double wake up. So yeah. And I got ready, and I was being a dummy, and I didn't eat breakfast. So if you haven't started school yet, make sure you eat breakfast, especially if you're gonna pull a Zoe like I'm doing, like I did, because I not only pulled an all-nighter, I skipped breakfast, and I had a monster. And I don't know if it's the same with other people, but with me, when I have a monster, if I have no food whatsoever in my stomach, I get extremely, like, queasy, and it'll start to affect me, and, like, I'll lose control, like, I'll become shaky, and it hurts. And typically, you would think, oh, well, don't do that. I still do it. And my friend who drove me to school, he was like, oh, well, I'll buy you a monster. And there was also our other friend in the car. And so we stopped at the closest gas station. And I got a monster, and so did he, and then his friend got 2 Cokes. So we were chilling. And I opened mine in the car. He opened his. He took like 2 sips and he was done. And as we got out of the car once we made it to school, he was like, do you want this? And I just kind of looked at him like, yes. And he's like, I dare you to drink them both at once. So I ended up drinking his first. And then I went to drink mine. But as I was drinking his, I was getting to the point where I was so hyper. I was like, just dead. Like, I was like laughing at everything. Like, I was laughing at laughter. Like, I would hear my friends start laughing, and then I would just like start crying. I was laughing so hard. Like, I was ready to curl up in a ball. Like, everything was hysterical, and I swear I was on so many drugs at that moment. And then it started taking a toll on me, which is when it like hurts like right around in here, and I feel like I can't breathe sometimes. So, as bad as that sounds, I still drink it. Because I'm a genius. Totally. And, yeah, so, as I was going to try to walk around and help my friend find her class, which never even happened, we sat on a bench, and, when I was a sophomore, I had this one kid who followed me around, and I called him Freshie. And now he's a junior and I'm a senior, and he walked over to us, and me and Alyssa, we were like, Freshie! So, yeah, that was pretty cool. Dude, trying to think. So once the bell rang, I went up to my first hour, which happened to be my academy, which was new media. It's like the class itself that was like digital video and broadcasting. So hey, maybe I'll get better at this stuff. I hope. But yeah, so I went in that class and immediately I wanted to just walk out and jump off the roof. Like, can I go to the roof? Can I go kill myself? Because I had the 4 most annoying people in my class. Like, each one of them I have had to deal with almost every single year. And it always pisses me off. I have one of them I had last year and freshman year. And I think I was spared sophomore year. One of them I had freshman year in gym class, and then she swapped into my 5th hour last year. And then I had her, but she would talk to me and like follow me around sophomore year, and now I have her in my 1st hour. And then the other chick, I dealt with her freshman year, and I had a class with her I think for the past 2 years, and now this year. So I'm just so annoyed. I walked in, and I hate the teacher too, because she doesn't teach you, and there's like nothing with her. Like, she doesn't teach you that well, so I mean, I don't know how much I'll learn. But, and she gives unreasonable, like, dates. Like, she'll be like, okay, well, I'm gonna make you do this, but then I'm gonna pause you on that, make you do this, and if that other thing wasn't done by the due date, I'm gonna like shrink the other due date, yeah. And she just pushed back the due date to like next Tuesday rather than a month from now. It's like, what the hell? And people fail her class. So then after that, but I had my friend who drove me to school though. I had him with me, so I was good. I was like, yo, I'm gonna bother the shit out of you. And I think about halfway through that class, I ended up getting like, because I hurt, and I had my monster there, and because she's one of those teachers that you can't have any drinks whatsoever since it's a computer classroom, she's like, no, nothing whatsoever. And I'm like, dang it, so I was hiding, drinking, finishing my monster as my friend was yelling at me. He's like, no, stop that, you're gonna kill yourself with that. I finished it anyway. I didn't drink all 3. I think I'll save the next one for tomorrow. Need a little energy pick me up, but I'm actually gonna eat food tomorrow, hopefully. So I hope it won't be too bad. And yeah. So what I had psychology after that, which I went to the psychology club, so I met the teacher last year, and he seemed pretty cool and interesting. And I had one of my close friends, Alyssa. I think she's probably actually my best friend. But anyway, I had her in that class, and then one other girl that I knew. I was like, yo, hi. So that he twists words though, because he was like, oh, well, what do you wanna do, or like what do you wanna, what are your goals? And I was like, to pass this class, and he's like, oh, so you don't care if it's even with a D? I'm like, okay, to pass this class with good grades. He's like, oh, so you don't want to get anything out of it? And just like jumps off bridge. Yeah, but he's pretty cool. I think I'll enjoy that class, and I'm gonna go check to see if I have psychology 2 signed up too, since it's a first semester, second semester kind of thing. Stop texting me. Fights everything. What the heck? Okay, I'll explain to my friend in a moment. Anyway, after that, I have my 5th hour, which I have every single day, and it's only half as long. It's 45 minutes. 45. Yeah. And what was I saying? I already forgot. 5th hour, I had math. I had math for college readiness. Oh my god, the teacher, like, I feel like I'm gonna be okay with the teacher, but she's like one of those stickler for the rules, like you can't break the rules kind of thing. And it's like, I'm a senior, let me do me. But, oh my, speaking of which, there are so many students, like, they have rules to where you can use your phone before, after, and during lunch. And that's it. That's the only times you can use your phone, unless a teacher says you can. And this lady walked up to me because at lunch, I'll finish my 5th hour story actually. 5th hour, I again had my friend Alyssa, so we went and found that class. And we were immediately given a test, because in math they always start you with a test, and it's like, oh my gosh. And I have to finish the test tomorrow, so I'm gonna go cry. Yeah, and she seems nice, but like, I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna get along in that class. I'm gonna end up breaking like school dress code rules or something somewhere along the lines. I mean, we'll see how that goes. And then, yeah, and then lunch. Lunch was so dumb because I was so, like, fucked up. I started crashing in 5th hour because I was, like, dying. I hadn't had any food all day. And so as soon as the bell rang, I was like, alright, I need to go to the bathroom. And then we're going to find my friend because he's my food finder. So I went to find him, and my friend saw her boyfriend, so she ran off, and I went and found another friend. And I was like, yo, hi, help me find my food giver. He's my food person. And I found, so I walked around the entire campus with my friends, and then I found him over in the original spot I was at, and he gave me a cookie. It was a small cookie, but yeah, that's the only thing I've eaten so far today. It was a good cookie, though. Didn't satisfy my stomach, though. I'm starving. And then after that, I had my 7th hour, which was with my food finder. And I had class. It was between me, like, sitting there like KMS the entire time, and then me falling asleep the entire time. Like, I was done. Like, I kept dozing off, then waking back up, and then dozing off, and waking back up. And that happened multiple times before I finally got my binder out and I started writing, and that woke me up. And then once I was waking up, between my friend Charles and then my friend Alvino, who's like over it, like diagonal from me, and I'm not a fan of the Alvino dude. He like irritates me. And they kept exchanging like facial expressions and like looks and words, and I was like, I'm gonna go jump off a bridge. Where's the nearest bridge? And the teacher seemed pretty nice. I mean, I didn't see anything wrong with her so far. I think that's gonna be a chill class since it's my 7th hour, last class of the day. And since I have it with Charles, who I might be able to get a ride home more often than not. I don't know. I might. I feel bad if I ask too much. But yeah, so that was my first day, and I didn't explain my story at lunch, which I said, oh, I'll get back to it. Anyway, I had my phone out, because the rule is you can have your phone out. You can listen to your music. Typically, you listen to music with headphones in. This woman walks over to me, and she's like, oh, you're not allowed to have that out. Put those headphones away before they get confiscated. You say I can listen to music, then you go and take away my headphones. What the hell? I'm not gonna blast my music for everyone to hear. I just want to listen to my music in my own ears. I'll blast it in my own ears because I wanna chill. And then they went on telling us that the half of the campus that's under shade and like where everyone likes to chill and hang out is off limits, and that we basically are all pushed all into the sun area. It's like, really? Just because they don't have enough administrative people, which they've all, I don't know, they've never had a problem with it before. And I failed the spelling sheet. Anyway, but yeah, so today was frustrating, and Here's a tip. Don't pull an all-nighter before school. Don't drink Monsters on an empty stomach. Don't drink multiple Monsters in a row. It's gonna fuck with you. Keep an open mind to who you have classes with. Because some people will surprisingly be disappointed when they don't have classes with you. And some people will surprisingly be excited. This one dude, when he found out he had no classes with me, he was like, "Aw." And to which I kind of started mocking him. I'm like, "Aw, did you want to have classes with me? Are you sad?" He was like, "Yeah, actually." I was like, "What? What?" But yeah, that's my story for today. Don't screw up your first day by pulling an all-nighter like me. Because then you end up falling asleep for like an hour at your friend's house. I went to go work out and I fell asleep. Nope, I did the opposite of what we were gonna do. So, I don't really have a good effect to end this with, because I only have so many effects. But, yeah, I'm highlighting the wrong button. There we go. I'm gonna end this video here. Like and favorite if you enjoyed, and subscribe to become. I'm still working on a fan base. Oh, if you have any ideas for a fan base, comment below. And yeah. Peace.